Hello, fans of vans. Again, we have Hot Wheels today. It's the Dodge van. Relatively recent release of 2022, this 55 250. I'm sure this van's been out many a time before. In fact, the bottom reads of copyright of 2020. So I guess last year it must have come out. But I like this purple, so that's why I decided to go with it. Alright. This is one of the reused rides. I wonder how long his castings are going to continue to be put out. Like, how far ahead do these Hot Wheels designers design these models? So, this is a Dodge B series. One of a really long production run for this family of Dodge vans. It's a full-size van, produced between 1970 to 2003. But this would be a third-generation one, where they have flush headlights and the taillights are wrapping around the back. So it's just trying to look a little more modern. Okay, there actually were some purple ones, as you can see here. There were short wheelbase ones and long wheelbase ones, and then a whole multitude of door configurations. They might have double doors in the back. This one is just a one door. They might have one sliding door here, or this is a double door here. This one's dented, but it's the only one I could find with the short window. I've seen somewhere this rear window is much deeper. Or all the windows are much deeper. So they have so many different configurations of these vans. It was actually very painful to try to find images. Alright. So we're going to try to guess the scale here. Wikipedia says the short wheelbase came in two different lengths depending on the year, and we don't. Hot Wheels doesn't tell us. The first one would be 2784. Boy, there's no. Well, I'm going to try to just measure this plastic base here, because there's too much axle play. If I'm 1 millimeter off, it throws off the scaling quite a significant amount. But I'm going to assume these axles are supposed to be in the middle of these points here, the points that protect the axles from being bent by a child stepping on them. Although the height of that is wrong, so 43.11, but no, I don't think that on this casting it's not a good idea. Yeah, see, it's because they weren't the same elevation. So, trying to get in the middle of that rear one and the front one. It's around 42.82. Huh, that's 165 scale. This actually might be correct. So that was the first dimension for the 94 to 97 years. So I'm going to try the second dimension, which is 2779. And I'm going to measure it again even. Yeah, see, so that's around 164. You know, this actually is close enough. I'm going to list it as 164 scale. Wishful thinking. Give them the benefit of the doubt. So this cool purple, is it metallic? It has some flakes in it. So yes, I would call this a metallic purple. It's just basic 5 spokes from Hot Wheels. We're going to swap those out to something else. And then they have all the tampo printing of this sponsorship. I know Hoosier's a real company, Castro Bell. These are all real companies. What I don't know is HW Cart Co. Is that real? I'm going to guess it is. They have the printing on the headlights, so that's nice. The grill is also printed, tampo printed. A little bit of a recess here. And this looks like a custom one. Like, it looks like this is an induction scoop or possibly a tow hook. This thing. There's some recesses, but no black paint. Wiper blades, very faint, but they are molded onto that blue windshield. The door handle sticks out. I think it's just black on the real van. And then the wraparound taillight you can see here. No paint on the back though. And then this has some custom louvers over the rear windows. And then the chrome is part of the base, and it's got a black license plate. Oh no, the chrome is not. The chrome is part of the interior piece, and then this black is part of the base. So that's pretty effective how they got the license plate to be the base. Very cool. Riveted together as usual, plastic wheels as usual, and that as usual. This is a little unusual to me though, and it's another reason why I bought it. It's got a crazy chromed go-kart in there, and it's actually a pretty good rendition of a go-kart. Go-kart racing is kind of fun. I went to a Rialto go-kart track. There's some pretty beat-up go-karts there in Rialto, California. But a group of us went out there and had a lot of fun with them. Not very fast go-karts though, not professional level, just rentals. Alright, so steering wheel there, shifter, bunch of gauges on the dash. So this is like a totally custom van that Ryu designed. I mean, the thing's got some sport seats in there. I like it. I like this whole window, this giant top screen. It's very cool. What's kind of weird is these giant wheels inside. I guess those must be spare wheels for the van? No. They're bigger than the wheels out here. They're definitely bigger. I don't know why they would be there. Why would you have two giant wheels underneath a go-kart? Or are those supposed to be something else? Please leave a comment if you know. Or possibly, maybe this go-kart's a separate piece and they just added it. And the original van didn't have the go-kart? That's a possibility. Alright, well I'm going to clip these wheels off because they're actually not bad wheels. They look very similar to the photograph, that first photo if you want to rewind. But I want to customize it because it's a custom van. So here's a little tip if you guys are into modding your stuff. This brand of German clippers is very good. If you look up this part number here, or Kinepix 7612-125, this one can cut through Hot Wheels axles, no problem, all day long. The only problem is there's too much metal here, so I took it to a bench grinder and ground off some. So let's see if we can get it into this space. Yep. So that's why I ground it off, so I can get in here a little bit easier. Clip off those wheels nice and easy. So what kind of wheels though? I haven't really thought about this. As much as I like this van, I don't like it enough to dedicate time to 3D printing stuff, because that takes a long time. I have to design it, then I have to print it, then I have to clean it, then I have to cure it, then I have to paint it, then I have to mount it. Well, assemble them and then mount it. So when you see my 3D printed wheel projects, it takes like 6 to 10 hours to do one of those projects, just to let you know. So hopefully you appreciate those. And so hopefully you can understand why I'm going to be lazy today. I do have a whole bunch of Hot Wheels Real Riders type of things, but that's too easy. I mean, it's a Hot Wheels. So I usually put those on Chorokus. These are all Choroku wheels I've 3D printed. So here, I have a bunch of 3D printed wheels with Real Riders already mounted. So I think these are, boy, I forget, these are some sort of JDM wheels. That's not bad. Not bad at all. I think these wheels here are from a Toyota 2000 GT. It's not too bad. They're very retro. More retro than this van in real life, but not too bad. And these are some Rally DT Rally wheels. OZ Rally wheels. Not bad, but not the best. These are Alfa Romeo Stradale wheels. No, it's not my style. Some more JDM wheels. Kind of liking those too. For some reason I like these JDM wheels on a Dodge van. These are some really funky JDM wheels. Nope, too weird for me. I think these are called Work Seeker NX wheels. JDM wheels. No, too weird. Let's see. These are modern wheels. I think they're called Black Rhino wheels of some sort. Black Rhino might be the brand. I think that's too complex for this. These are, I think, Lancia wheels. Or Campagnolo wheels or something, I forget. That's not so bad either. Kind of liking that one. These are some Pajero rally wheels. They might be OZ wheels. Some GMC Cyclone pickup truck wheels. That's really weird. Those are some strange wheels that GMC designed back in the day. These are my own design that I put on a Porsche. No, I don't like that. No. These are some, I forget what these are from. Maybe a Toyota Mega Cruiser? No, I don't like that. Some racing wheels, like 5 spokes. You know what? That's not too bad, because thinking I was holding a racing cart, go-kart. It's a little weird to have racing wheels on a van, but I kind of like it. Maybe you guys could leave a comment. Oh, these are some JDM Riverside, Super River Riverside wheels, I think they were called. No, those are really strange. And then even stranger are these 3-spoke Advan wheels. I think that's all I have. No, maybe one of these. I don't even remember what these wheels are, but I don't like them on this. Alright. Oddly, I like these racing wheels because it looks like a racing van of sorts, right? I'm gonna go with these. But, you know, you're welcome to leave a comment saying which wheels you liked at what minute and second mark. You can share your opinion. Alright, so I gotta go get some axles now. Let's super glue these things together. Alright, I put the rear wheel axle on. These axles are from other Hot Wheels Wheel Riders that I just clipped off ahead of time. So the Knipex goes right through that stuff easily. And the axle's too long. Maybe that much. Sometimes my 3D prints are too long, so I just have some really small electronics cutters and I just cut that off. Unless you like the, you know, wheel sticking outside of the wheel well, but I like my wheels to generally be inside the body. I have a feeling the axle's too long, but let's see. Yeah, you know what? It does work. A little too tight. Alright. So there we go. I think it looks very sporty now. So in the case of these wheels, the brakes are just part of the same 3D print. Well, I'm not sure you can see, but I did put some cross-drilling detail in there. There's just some little dots under that silver paint for the brake. And I have some perimeter bolts as well. I honestly forget what these wheels were, but oh well. Let me pull out the little spin thing now, and we'll compare it to a couple other vans. Get a better angle here. More low angle. So with the A-Team van by Greenlight. See, that's what makes me think this is not to scale. Yeah, that can't be to scale. Because if this is a full-size van, it should be the same height as a GMC Vandura. Right, same era. This is a Tomica Limited Vintage of a Town Ace. And a Town Ace is a really small van. So even though these look similar in size, that's not accurate. You know. A High Ace is a higher, bigger version of a Town Ace, and this is an older High Ace by TLV. And so I think even still, this van should be bigger. Yeah. So, realistic van-wise, maybe not so much. Let's put this over here. Less realistic van-wise, here I have this Hot Wheels. This was the quick delivery, and I 3D printed my own wheels on that one. And I repainted it with a color shift chrome, color shift something. It's maybe a pink to green color shift. It's a Vallejo paint. I'm not sure what to say about this Dodge van, because wheelbase wise it was close enough to the published dimension, but width wise it just looks too narrow. Height wise, even if it was a lowered van, it just looks too low, right? It's strange. I don't know why, like, sometimes Hot Wheels will design big vehicles and then big vehicles smaller than they should be, right? I mean, I can understand the width to fit the Hot Wheels tracks, but why wouldn't they just make this Dodge van taller? You know, this is supposed to be a racing van. It is pretty low to the ground with the chin spoiler like that. It's a mystery. It's a it's a mystery. Alright, well, it wasn't expensive, so really I can't complain. It's pretty cool looking on its own. It's just when you compare it to other things start to look a little bit odd. But I guess you could say that with many Hot Wheels. And if you're a Hot Wheels collector, you already know this. But for you newbies, just keep that in mind, that it might not beat the scale. Alright, well, thanks for watching today, and I'll get some more Hot Wheels. We'll do some more wheel swaps, and I'll see you then.